What's going on, everyone? It's Jack from Nothing by Tech. I don't think I've been this excited for a video in a while, and let me tell you why. This is my new editing station, and not only is it going to help me edit my videos faster, but I also have a few videos in mind that need a device like this to work. So I think you're going to be hyped about what those videos are. But this is going to be the base of my new Building My Ultimate Setup series. So you're going to want to subscribe and stay tuned for that if you like videos based on setups, because I'm redoing my whole entire setup with this new computer. If you're wondering about the specifications of it, I maxed out everything aside from the storage. The storage is only 1 terabyte. I felt like I was going to be using a lot of external storage, and honestly those extra like $1,000 was not really worth it to me. But this is the MacBook Pro 15-inch. We're going to be checking out this device here alongside the LG Ultrafine 5K display, which is a monitor I'm going to be using with this device here. I can't hold my excitement anymore. We got to open this up. Trusty unboxing knife. That was not as satisfying as I hoped. Alright, I know this part will be though. Oh, feels so right. Honestly, this unboxing experience is like a once every time you buy this product, and you're probably not gonna buy this product at least for another like 2 to 3 years. So if they made a box without even any product in it, but just where you could cut the plastic and then peel off the wrap from any product, I would buy that. There's just something about that experience. All right, I'll shut up so you guys can hear this. That crinkle, man, that crinkle. Oh, shoot. Alright, so I have this space gray MacBook. I made a full video on why I bought that, and if you guys should pick it up, I'll link that here. But seeing space gray in this big of a computer makes me very happy. I'll put this on top of the box right here, and you can feel the cold aluminum through. Oh, actually, honestly, has a lot of weight to it. Not really expecting that. I'm so used to carrying around such like a thin laptop when I just need to get some work done, so this is a bit heavy. I'm a little bit surprised, but it's super thin. All right, let's take a look at the accessories here. That little charger here. This is USB Type-C to USB Type-C. If you didn't know, which you probably already do because this was a big controversy with the MacBook Pros, the only ports that they have is 1 headphone jack and then 4 Thunderbolt 3 ports in a USB Type-C configuration. So you're going to charge your computer with USB Type-C. You can charge it any of the 4 ports. A lot of people are not happy about that. I am, because now I'm getting one step closer to only having to carry on 1 cable. This is also pretty satisfying to do, so I'm just going to hop this open. This cable, it feels, I could be playing myself right now, it feels a little bit more durable than the 12-inch cable I have from like a year and a half ago. That cable kind of felt flimsy. I replaced it with a cable from Griffin. This actually feels pretty premium, and you can see that little USB Type-C there. So that's one of the cables. We then, of course, get the little Design by Apple pamphlet, and then our charging brick. So this is a lot bigger charging brick than the 12-inch MacBook comes with, and it's because I think it's 79 watts of power. I could be wrong about that, but this also has a little plastic wrap on it, so. There we go. You're probably noticing there was a joke on everywhere, on all kind of social media for a while, that if you ripped open your box, you would get an extension cable, and that's not true. Apple actually has decided to stop including the extension cable, which I think is a bad decision, because now you have to buy that separately, and it's even more cost to an already expensive computer. But what's nice about this is that it's 2 different pieces now. So in the past, when the cord would break, you'd have to replace the full thing. Now you can just replace the cable or just replace this if this breaks. And what's nice about that is then you can use like third-party cables, which I'm probably going to end up doing, because this, although it feels better, it still does not feel great. So this just hops in here. Nice little click. And then this is your cable. If you want to use an extension, you still can. This piece still pops off, as you can see there, but you're gonna have to buy that separately. So Apple likes to charge a lot of money for things. All right, here it is. So it's covered in this frosted plastic, so I'm just gonna pop that off real quick. So here we go. Looks and feels great. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but this logo is now reflective. It's not the typical logo. But when we pop open the display, ooh, that has a nice weight to it. This little thing will be covered, and if we just peel this off, the device is actually already starting up. It has an auto start now, which is built in. You can turn it off, I believe. But this is it. That trackpad though, oh my gosh, the trackpad is huge. I'm gonna let this boot up for a minute. But the trackpad is like almost the size of my hand, and I have like medium sized hands, but it's still pretty big. I'm gonna have to get used to that, because when I type like this, so my hands will be right over that. And you can see the touch bar already lit up here. Let's see. Okay, no tactile feedback.
Is the main language. Press the return key.
Okay, no tactile click when you touch the keys, but they are there. And I'm under studio lighting right now, and it's still very visible, so that's a good sign. All right, I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna set this up. Feels nice. It's not a real click, but it convinces you really, really well. So I'm gonna set this whole guy up, and then I'll come back and show you guys it with the monitor and just how I'm gonna use it. But this looks really clean. Alright, so I have the 5K monitor out of this box. That was not as pleasant an unboxing experience as this guy was. It's just really big, but here it is. It has a mostly plastic enclosure with then a metal bottom, which feels pretty premium. And then it also is height adjustable, like so. So it's got a great room of adjustment, which is nice. It comes with a VESA mount as well if you don't want to use the stand. And then it comes with a Thunderbolt cable and a plug-in wall cable. So supposedly, if you just plug this into the Mac, it will power this display, and then this monitor will charge the computer. So let's see. Awesome. All right. This looks very cool. So as you can see, the image from this screen and this screen are extremely similar. So if you want to use this as like a second monitor, you can. If not, this is 5K, so you're gonna have a ton of pixels. Millions of pixels actually. So this display, I'm currently using a 5K iMac as I'm a Final Cut Pro X editor, so I really have no choice but Mac OS. But this display looks similar, if not slightly better than the iMac's display. I'm impressed. And supposedly it also has speakers, so let's test those out. Kind of unbox his products and stuff that he gets in. So this series is along the same premises. A lot of these products are going to be products that I purchased from Amazon. Some of them are going to be review units and stuff like that, and then open them all on camera. So depending on how much you guys like the series, I will do these on either a weekly or a bi-weekly. That actually sounds really good. They sound about the same as a 5K iMacs, which is saying something because those speakers are really good. I use them as my studio speakers for when I started my channel. Now I'm on something a little bit better, but it sounds pretty good, and the screen also looks really good. The next episode, but let's get into the box. Not sure which one I should start with. And then you can, of course, use the touch bar to fast forward. So there you go, that works. The microphone so you can hear the unboxing noise. I'm impressed with how this looks. And this is going to be the core of my new setup. I have a lot of other stuff that I'm adding to it, so I'm doing a full separate series on building it. It's going to be round 2 of building my ultimate setup, so that's this though. I'm beyond excited to try out this Mac. I've heard that there could be some glitches. I'm hoping for the best, fingers crossed. I'll keep you guys posted. I'm going to do a full review on this alongside a lot of videos, but expect a setup with this stuff. This all looks awesome though. Before anyone comments, I do want to say, this stuff is expensive. This cost me about $3,500, this about $900. So you're going to be paying a lot. There's a premium when you buy Apple devices, and that's just it. If I was an Adobe editor, I would never buy this. I would buy the XPS 15 or the Razer Blade. This is needed because I use Final Cut Pro. Final Cut Pro is faster, and it has a lot of plugins that I'm kind of attached to, so that's kind of where I'm at. Although you do pay a lot of money, you normally get a pretty good device, so I'm going to go play with this, and then I'll keep you guys posted on my Twitter, and then a full review. So thank you guys all so much for watching this video. Smash the like button if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below, and I'll catch you guys all later. Bye.